Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Katie and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4. I also run the budget shop Purple Glimmer Budgets, which is where you're going to find a lot of the products that I use in my videos. You can find my shop on Etsy or also my website, PurpleGlimmerBudgets.com. My husband and I are on a journey to pay off a lot of our high interest debt using the cash stuffing method as a way to control our expenses. If this is something you'd like to follow along with, just keep watching. In today's video, I'm going to be unstuffing my weekly wallets for all of the spending that occurred this week. If this is the first time you're watching my video, here on this channel, I like to do a lot of cash budgeting, cash stuffing, cash condensing, cash unstuffing, savings challenges, basically anything cash budgeting related. So if this is the content you like, definitely consider subscribing. I have set a goal for myself to try and reach that 1,000 subscriber mark by the end of the year. Right now I'm approaching 800 and I'd love to break that by the end of this month. So if you haven't subscribed and you like my content, I would greatly appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. It's a free way to support my channel. Also, from 500 to 1,000, each 100 subscribers I get, I release a new bundle. So once I hit the 800 subscriber mark, I will be releasing my next bundle, which is a pretty classic bundle. It includes my $1, $5, $10, $20 savings challenge, as well as a $1,000 savings challenge and a penny savings challenge. So it's definitely great if you're just now starting out with cash budgeting, and it's a great way to kind of start out with little money invested, because all you have to do is print it at home. You can print it on paper, cardstock, whatever you have laying around, and then you can get to start savings with those savings trackers. I'm being a little risky when I'm filming this right now, because normally I like to film this when my daughter is either napping or kind of in her room. She really wants to kind of run about, so she's kind of up and around, and I'm keeping an eye on her. So it'll be interesting to see if she tries to kind of cut in here or not. I'm hoping that she just stays calm. She's got her iPad, she's good to go there. Normally I film this overnight on Thursday night after I've tracked all the expenses. Yesterday was a little brutal on me, so I just didn't feel like doing that. I was tracking my expenses this morning, and so now I'm finally getting to filming this, and I have to edit and upload it later. Yesterday was brutal because I had some dental work done. I had another crown put in my mouth with a root canal, and that was brutal. This is the third crown and root canal that I've done. I had all of my right side done, and so now they're starting to work on my left side. And the right side was just fine. I didn't have any problems. So they use Novocaine or something like that to do the numbing agent. And so the first time I had it, no problems. The second time, my heart started racing, but I knew that was normal, so it didn't freak me out. This time, it was crazy. So they do the injection, and then I feel it burning all over the left side of my face and running up. It's causing my eye to start watering. So that was fun. And then I go to set up to kind of get it to start working, so that way I'm numb. And then my vision goes double. And I'm like, awesome. So they just kind of leave me alone just to kind of let it work. And so I'm Googling, I'm okay, what's going on? And it's pretty normal. So I guess it somehow relaxed my optical nerve or something, some nerve or muscle that's around my eye. And that was what was causing the blurry or the double vision. Luckily, it only lasted about 10 minutes, but as this was happening, I was texting my husband. I'm I'm starting to see double. The shot was extremely brutal. So if this continues, you're going to have to pick me up because I can't drive. So luckily it was only 10 minutes. So it was resolved before they even started the procedure. So it was a blast. Plus, I also think that when they placed the temporary crown, there might have been some extra adhesive that was pointing out into my area where my tongue is, and it severely abraded my tongue. So I have this giant canker sore, which is totally unpleasant. My tooth feels fine. I haven't been in any pain. I wasn't in pain to begin with, but my tongue hurts really bad. So it'll be amazing when that finally stops. So that's kind of what I had going on yesterday. So I just chilled yesterday because I just didn't feel like dealing with a bunch of stuff. So that's a little bit what was happening yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and get into my spending tracker. So I use it on my digital planner. So this is everything to the penny. This is everything round up to the nearest dollar. I'm going to flip you guys in portrait mode so you can see better, and so can I. This week is slightly off because there was some spending that was done last week that I forgot about and didn't include in last week, which is probably why last week was so great. The only one that stands out to me that was man, I really wish it had been put into last week was Chili's. Somehow that one slipped my mind. And I asked my husband multiple times, I feel like I'm missing some eating out. And he's like, no, you're not. I did. We went to Chili's, and he used a credit card that he normally doesn't use or hasn't been using. So I hadn't been checking that. So I need to get with him more and be we need to spend on these specific credit cards because I can't be hunting down off our vast amount of credit cards to deal with this. So I'm gonna get better on that. And then the other thing was like the Nintendo Switch and the electronics. I knew that was the case, but that's on his Best Buy card and we have like 0 financing, so that is not a big deal because we have time to pay it off. But I will still reimburse against our buffer for it, so that is good. That's kind of like the only like oddballs out here. So let's go ahead and get into here and figuring out what we need to unstuff. And I think I'm gonna need some buffer money, so let me grab my bank bag 1 second. I have some spare money setting off to the side so that way if I need to break some denominations, I can. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go with eating out first. So 75 plus 50 plus 80 plus 40 and then 100. Hold on. Okay, so that's right. So 80 plus 75 plus 50 plus 40 plus 50. So we were at 295. So how I'm going to handle this is I'm going to take 100 from groceries because as you can tell, our grocery spending is like nothing. And then I'm going to take the 200 from eating out and I'm going to put a note down here that I am plus 5 because I'm now going to go into groceries and figure out where that balance is at. So I did this one, this one, this one, and then this one and this one. Let me just double check. So 80 plus 75 plus 50 plus 40 plus 100. 80 plus 75 plus 50 plus 40 plus 100. Okay, so I'm glad I redid that. So I'm gonna add this again. So 80 plus 75 plus 50. Okay, so it's 345. So I'm gonna put another 50 from groceries. And we're plus 5. So we're good there. I'm glad I double checked that. So we're still plus 5. I hear little feet running this way, so this could get interesting. But anyways, let's go over to groceries, which is 32. And so 55 minus 32 is 23. So I need 23. So let me see how I can get that. Okay, I'm gonna move this out of the way, get myself some room. So what I'm gonna do is first I need to put this tracker in front of here. I'm gonna go to my $10 tracker and I'm gonna take 5 tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I don't like to have my 10s condensed as much as this, but it is what it is. I need those 10s. So that's $50. So we're technically at 55. And then for my bank stash, I have 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let me take a 10 away. Okay, so we should be good there. So then this should be 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 50. Yeah, that's 50. So basically 32 minus 5 is 27. So 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 27 for grocery because basically the only grocery expense was my kids' school lunch. So we have $23 left, which is good. Because I did not feel like grocery shopping at all. I don't know why, I just didn't. So I didn't. So we're good there. So then we no longer have the plus 5, which is fine. And then gas, I guess the way my husband had to work from home yesterday because of my dental work being done. So normally Thursdays are his days to fill up his gas. But so he was trying to do that on Wednesday, but the route it took him didn't take him by a good gas station. So here's 7. So he didn't fill up. So when we went out to eat at Denny's yesterday, because it was by a gas station that's not terrible near us, so he topped it up just enough to get him back over to Missouri, because Missouri has cheaper gas, and then he'll fill up today. So in gas, we sell 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 11. So $111. So I'll have to think through how I want to stuff this for next week, because I want to make sure that way if he has to fill up in the beginning of the week and the end of the week, we're good. But I think he can go an entire week with gas, but we'll find out. So that is everything, I believe, in the purple wallet. So now let's go into the pink wallet and let's go to personal care. So I need 9. Let's see what I have here. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I will use the 9 so I don't have to break that at all. So I still have $40 left in personal care. This was for like toothbrush replacement heads for my husband's power toothbrush. I'm trying to think of the word for it. Electric toothbrush. So that's what that was. I think that's the only personal care. So let me go into pet care. We have this like nice looking dog cage for our dog. We were housing our younger dog in it, but he's crazy and he like chewed through like multiple panels, so we had one for both of our dogs. Well, we ended up compiling one and like all the parts, the best parts, into like one cage for our older dog, who he's fine, he's chill, he doesn't do anything, he doesn't destroy anything. Well, our younger dog had destroyed the door, both doors, enough that like the second door finally like went kaput, and so like it just wouldn't stay. I was like hot gluing it because my kids broke it too, and it just wasn't standing up anymore. So I reached out to the company. I'm like, hey, is there any way I can just buy the door part, so that way I don't have to buy a new cage? Because I'm like, unfortunately, I think my dog is towards the end of the life, and so I just don't really want to spend a lot of money on a cage that we're not necessarily going to use, because we don't know if we're going to get another dog after he passes. I'm not looking forward to him pass, and I don't view him as expendable. It's just we're trying to decide if our other dog will need another companion dog or what. So we don't know. So they're really cool. I've gotten spare parts from them before, so I figured that they would. And so they're like, yeah, for $30 you can get one. So I did that. It's just a lot easier than having like a full cage to have to like figure out what to do with. So we did that. Let's see, do we have enough in here? Yeah, we do. So this is for the door. I'm like still discombobulated. There we go. So that actually should arrive today, so then I can put his cage together. He's pretty cool. Like, we don't really lock him up, but he's starting to cause problems that I would like to be able to cage him up when we're out and about, because he keeps peeing all over the place, and that's just not pleasant. So it'd be nice to kind of keep him safe, so that way he can be in the cage. So there's that. And I checked it off. So let's go to birthday, which I believe is in blue. We'll come back to kids because you can see that it's crazy, and I'm putting off dealing with it right now. So birthdays is $276. Let's see what we have. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. So this is 75. So, okay, put the 100 there. And then the 20s right there. 10s. And then the 5. And then I just need 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. It ended up working out that I didn't place her switch case because I don't know that I have enough to pay for her switch case, but I should by the time I stuff this for next week. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this birthday spending, that's for our daughter. We made a precedent with our oldest that he got a switch, a case, and a game. This is back when we were like being psychotically crazy in excess with our kids. So we kept it up with our second child, so it only makes sense that our daughter gets it as well if that's what she wants, and that is what she wants. So she got a switch. So yes, this is an obscene amount of money to spend for birthdays, in my opinion. So we don't typically do that. It's just the 6th birthday. This is what has been set. So that's that. But that includes the Switch and then a pretty significant game. So there's that. And then, I guess I will go into kids and at least take care of the haircuts. And then I'm gonna grab I don't have my green binder. I need to grab that. Let me do that. Okay, so before I go crazy on kids, let's go ahead and take care of some spending out of Olivia's Christmas binder. So she is getting another game. She's aware of this. She doesn't watch my YouTube videos. She's almost 6, so she doesn't really know how to yet. So 28. So I need $2 back. So this is a Switch game. She's aware she's getting it. She kind of picked it out. So we have 100, 5, 6, 7, 8. So $108 still left in her Christmas budget. And I think my Christmas budget's pretty much spent too, but I need to figure out exactly what it's going to be. So I will take care of that next week. So there's this. I'm going to go ahead and move it out of the way. Okay, so let's deal with kids. This one frightens me. So let's see what we have to work with first. So $50 for the haircut and then $434. So $50 for the haircut plus $434 is $484, and I don't think I have a lot here. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So I have 120. So minus 120 is 364. So 364. That's what we need to target. And I know what I'm going to do. So to get the 364, I'm going to take it out of here. So I'm going to explain the electronics, why it's so excessive, because it's a Nintendo Switch, besides the one my daughter's getting, a TV, and then like all of the protection plans. So that's why it's kind of crazy. So our oldest daughter, got her older brother's room. So not our oldest, but Kane's room. And so Kane broke his TV, and it was still semi-functional where you could see most of it, but they all got in trouble. So we took all their TVs off their walls and put them in her closet. And then they finally got all their TVs back. Well, when we rehung her TV, half the TV, you couldn't see it. So that's a little excessive. So we knew that she wouldn't want that. And I can't blame her. She didn't break it. Her brother did. So we needed to replace her TV, and we found a good sale on one. And honestly, that TV was the oldest, so it kind of needed to be replaced anyways. And then our oldest son broke his Switch, or he claims his sister broke his Switch. And so he's been without a Switch for like 6 months or so. And so we're trying to break them of their iPads. So they don't have their iPads, they have a Switch, and they have TVs. So I'm trying to tone down screen time with them, and that's kind of the way we're doing it. So we told him we would go ahead and replace his Switch for him and he wasn't gonna have his iPad. He wasn't happy with that, but it is what it is. That's what he got. So that's why there's excessive electronic spending. In his defense, his younger brother broke his iPad last year and got a new iPad for Christmas. Granted, it kind of came out of his Christmas budget, but his iPad was like significantly more. So it is what it is. That's kind of what that spending is. So I'm going to tackle it out of here. As you can tell, I don't need all of this money fully funded until October of 2025. Well, I don't really have that much left to stuff anyways. So I'm like, let's go ahead and take back from this. So we need 364, and we're going to go backwards and see how far I need to unstuff. So 25 plus 26, 27. Hold on. So I'm going to add these numbers in reverse. I'm going to probably speed this up. Okay, so it looks like 364 is if we unstuff all the way back to 336. So I'm going to unstuff all of this. Actually, hold on, because these aren't stuffed. So minus 25 minus 26 plus 37. Let me start over. So we're going to 27 onwards. Okay, so if we unstuff all the way to 38, we'll be at 390, which that'll be enough to pay back the 364. So I'm going to go ahead and unstuff all of this, and then we will count it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and sort these into their denominations. I have all this cash here, so let's go ahead and count this and make sure it's the $3.90 that I expect. So let's go ahead and count. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. So it is the $3.90. So $3.90 minus $3.64 means 26. So we'll do this, a 5 and then a 20. And then let's count. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 364. So let's go ahead and put this all back in here. And they're not necessarily faced. So I am going to put this in here so it does not get confused. I'm gonna move these out of the way because we're kind of done with them for now. And then I want to count this. Well, first I need to add this up to find out how much should be over here. Then we're gonna count this, make sure it balances, and then we'll see where we're at then. Yeah, 1,211. I wanted to double count just to make sure. So we will take up all this cash, count it, and see if we have it. So I have 100, 200, 300, 54, 50, I don't do with 50s. So 100, 200, 300, 54, 20, 40, 60, 85. I'll come back to this 50. If I count this within here, it's just going to throw me off. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Hold on. These are sticking. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61 plus 50. It does balance. So let me just kind of put all this back together. So here we go. Here we go. And then put the 50 in there. So this is 1,211. So we're good to go there. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this. Where am I at? So I'm at 37 and 38. So I'll just probably keep this as it is. And let's just go ahead and put this in my black binder. And then I'm taking this out as well because I might do something with it. I've been meaning to do something with it each time, like I'm done with my unstuffing and have stuff residually in my purple wallet, but I can never remember. So I might actually remember this time. So since we're working with savings challenges, I may or may not need this. I'm done with my iPad, so I'm gonna get it out of the way. Let me write the total amount, because I like to kind of have that sometimes. Or did I do that already? Oh, I did that already. Did not give myself enough credit. So, sorry, it's still on camera. I try to get it off of frame, but I can't. So, 26 here. Trying to think through on, I'm going to leave groceries. And then I have my miscellaneous and spending. I'm going to go ahead and unstuff groceries just for now, and I'm going to see what all I have in total, and then I'm going to put a little bit back in groceries because Thanksgiving is coming up next week. So I want to start my Thanksgiving envelope just when I was kind of thinking about it. It was just a little late, and I forgot, and I kept pushing it back, and I just never did. So I'm going to handle my Thanksgiving dinner through my grocery budget. So I'm going to keep it a little bit buffed a little bit. So let's see what we have. We have, actually, these aren't even in order. There we go. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7. So 107. So let me see. Is that everything? Oh, no, I have more. So 8, 9. So $109. And then everything's unstuffed out of here except for gas. Let's see. My $1, those are kind of good, so we'll keep those. There's only, well, that'll complete a row. So we'll stuff the 5, and then 1, 2, 3, we'll complete the 10s. And then, so we'll do that, and we'll add a 20. So I'm gonna stuff all of this into my savings challenges. So we'll come back to this cash here in a second. And then let's see what this leaves me to roll over into groceries. So 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was aiming for 60. 54 is close enough. So we will roll 54 into groceries. So next month or next week, I will have 254 to work with once I stuff it. So that's pretty acceptable. And then let's see what we're doing for savings. So we have 20, 30, 40, 55. We're getting ready to put in savings challenges. I like to kind of keep these denominations challenges more of like an organic saving. So I'm never really like budgeting to save for it, but when I can like find some excess, then I'll move it over into these. So I could have stuffed back into the 50 envelope, but I'm like, let's just go ahead and do some of these denomination challenges and give them some love. So that is good. I think that's just kind of what I'm going to use that 50 envelope challenge for a while. Is, you know what, if I have crazy spending and I need to steal from it, I can steal from it, because I have like a long time before I have to have that full amount in there. So I was trying to be aggressive with it, but you know what, if I have to pay back some other spending, I'll do it. So we are adding 3 10s. 1, 2, 3. If I wasn't like doing a tons of other savings challenges on top of everything, I could probably knock all of these out. But I mean, with the fact that I have a bunch of other savings challenges intermixed, I'm quite happy with my progress. I haven't been counting these. I'm not going to count them. I'll count them again another time, because I'm probably going to be doing condensing at some point, and then that's when I'll focus to make sure that they're okay. For now, I'm just going to add to them, and that's 120. So it would be awesome to have this done, but it looks like it's going to take us a little while to get this done, and that's okay. But I have a lot of savings challenges going on. I have a bunch of like spending that we've done on like 0 interest financing that I'm trying to get paid off before the due dates, which I've been able to successfully do that on all of those. I have this little challenge. I mean, it's not a lot, but I do remain consistent on it. I have my jigsaw challenge. I have the 50 envelope that I've been plugging away with. I have my game binder. So, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how these are going. If these are like my sole focus, I'd probably get through them faster. This is my third try with this one. Not third try, third time working on it. I've completed it twice. So that is good. These are just kind of nice challenges to have, just to kind of like save a little bit here and there and see that it can really build up and kind of like push yourself to like stretch your budget a little bit more. So again, these are all going to be included in my 800 subscriber freebie download. They will be in the glitter marble though, whereas I have this in my leopard print. So anyways, that's all I have for today. I think I've completed everything that I intended to on this video. It was kind of like all over the place, so I'm sorry about that. And I guess at this point, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.